Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sohum Reactions. Peace, love, and positivity to you. Today is going to be my first time ever reacting and listening to the group A Taste of Honey. We'll be checking out two of their popular tracks today. First, titled Boogie Oogie Oogie, and then the second one, Sukiyaki. Judging by the titles of the songs, I feel like we're going to get two very different experiences. Boogie Oogie Oogie seems more of like a dance vibey disco kind of a song, which I believe this group, they're kind of a mixture of disco, pop, and maybe funk. And Sukiyaki almost has this like Asian sound to it, something like a Japanese type of song. I have no idea what to expect really going into these today, but super excited to find out. Before we dive into this though, a massive thank you goes to Rodney for the reaction request and for bringing another new artist to the channel. But now, my friends, let's quickly jump into it. Boogie Oogie Oogie. Oh, oh, that is a fast-moving bass riff. The chromatic little steps taken in between. Oh, it's a vibe. You can hear the descending and then the re-ascension. This is so upbeat. I am down for this. This is a pure dance pop, dude. Driven by bass, which is not what I was expecting at the beginning. Because in the beginning it was like all the scratchy strumming in the electric. Oh, listen to the tone. That's almost like a Lenny Kravitz guitar tone. They're going crazy on the dance floor. I love that. Dude, I love that little ascension. Boom, boom, boom. The syncopation here. This is the first time I'm picking up on the backing vocals. Maybe there's been so much happening and my energy levels are up, so I'm missing a few details, but now I'm hearing the secondary vocals. It's like right underneath her voice. Yeah. Listen to my bass, yeah. I'm down. I mean, we have been. It's about time we showed bass more love, just in the music world in general. This was what, 1978, so 48 years ago. go. My goodness.
Put your hands together. Put your hands up in the air so you can look real good. All right.
I don't know about you guys, but this upbeat tempo gets me hungry. I feel my stomach starting to ache. Boom, boom. Dude, that's such a vibe, man. Like I'm the kind of person who whatever like the vibe of the music is, like let's say it's a very melancholic song or something upbeat, slowly but inevitably for me, I start to fit that vibe, and certain vibes like I will say didn't ever come natural to me because like I grew up listening to so much rock, so much metal, not really much dance music. And so I think at the beginning just of this reaction journey, any songs I would check out that were more in the dance vein didn't resonate with me as much because that was just an unfamiliar place for me to go. Also, I just happen to be more of a shy dancer slash I'm more of just like a mellow person in general. So when I get upbeat songs like this now, I can fully get into it, at least to a greater degree than I ever could in the past. It's a version of me like kind of blossoming out of my former cocoon self. And as somebody who's a very natural introvert, my tendency will be to like relax into the more analytical side of things. And despite me being a rather emotional person, I can still be introverted, which I recognize is maybe a crazy statement to you guys because you see, like, I am on YouTube. I am doing a quote unquote extroverted activity by publishing videos. I took one of those Myers-Briggs tests a long time ago. And though they classified me as, I think it was like INTJ, something like that, I was like 51% introversion, 49% extroversion. So like I am right on that cusp where if you let me, if I don't have to like communicate with anybody ever, I can be 100% introverted. But also if I'm in the flow of socializing, like ever since I moved to the city recently, I have been socializing so much more than I used to, just in terms of like my own lifestyle. And then I have to kind of turn up my extroversion. And I like to do both, but again, the introverted part of me, it's an easier thing for me to glob onto. So when I get a song like Boogie Oogie Oogie, it very quickly now like ejects the introverted part of me, and I just want to dance. I just want to have fun. I don't want to be stuck inside myself. That to me is the value of a song like Boogie Oogie Oogie. I don't have to think in the same way that I normally do. In fact, the whole point of the song, even lyrically, is to get yourself out of your body, into the music, into the groove, just bounce along with this bass, and then you're golden. Awesome first track, man. Let's jump into the next one. This is Sukiyaki. Oh, there's the very like East Asian sound already. Are we gonna get a Hirajoshi scale?
It's all because of you. I'm feeling sad and blue. You went away. Now my life is just a rainy day. I love you so. How much you'll never know. You've gone away and left me lonely. Untouchable memory.
This kind of reminds me of Sade.
Haunted me.
vocally a bit of Annie Lennox. Oh, that's so pretty. You hear the bass, it's still pronounced.
And once again you'll be mine, oh mine. But in reality, you alone will never be.
Oh, that's sad.
'Cause you took
It's a love ballad,
away
maybe
from
unrequited now. Oh, it's such a vibe, it's beautiful. Even though there's this softness above, the bounce is still prominent in the lows. I appreciate that juxtaposition. What is that? What is this instrument called? It's like a East Asian harp.
You wash away my tears. The sun would shine, and once again you'll be mine, oh mine. But in reality, you alone will never be. 'Cause you took your love away from me. Oh, baby, you took your love away from me.
Oh, that's so pretty. Just arpeggiated up and down. Rapid movement. Reminds me of a Tommy Bolin song. Sayonara. I think sayonara means goodbye. I think arigato is hello, sayonara is goodbye. I don't know. It's the odd few Japanese words I know. Wow, I would say two very on the surface different songs. I think it's kind of obvious that the first track leans more towards like a dance funk, the second track more in line with a ballad, but I feel like there are undercurrents to both that actually make me feel like the Venn diagram of these two songs, there's far more overlap than may initially meet the eye. I think that clearly shows up in the polish of their production. Though the first track, it's a live performance, I feel like some of the sound is a bit washed out and a bit gravelly, but I could tell exactly what they were going for in the first song. And if I heard the studio version, I could imagine that production polish on top, which is exactly what we got in Sukiyaki. Very, very pronounced bass in both tracks. Obviously, the main groove and melody, you hear it from the bass in the first song. The second track is more, I think, melodically rich in the vocals, less so in the bass, but the bass still plays a very pronounced role. And oftentimes you can consider an instrument as having multiple roles, not just one of melody, but also one of rhythm. I've said this time and time again, but an instrument like a bass, it not only you can hear melodic notes, but you can also slap it. You can create rhythm. You can create percussion through it. So I feel like in this song, the bass played more of that rhythmic role, which worked out because so much of the melody is being carried in the voice and so much being carried in that harp-esque instrument. Let me look it up and see if I can find the answer. Sukiyaki, what is the string instrument called? According to Google AI, the string instrument most commonly associated with traditional Japanese music and the song Sukiyaki is the koto. The koto is Japan's national instrument and is a traditional 13-string plucked zither made of paulownia wood. I want to display the image for you guys, so give me 1 second. Pull it on there. Let me drag it onto this. Okay, it's blocking my face, but this is what a koto looks like. Kind of reminds me of, yeah, a harp for sure, just with the sheer number of strings, though harps have more. Kind of like a harp and sitar combo, but it also looks board shaped. You see it's like legs on the low side. I'm just gonna zoom in all the way to get more detail. And it's interesting that like all of these little, I don't know what you'd call them, like all these little nodules in the middle start at different places. Obviously, like, I'm no physicist, so I can't explain exactly why the strings are arranged that way, but they're producing each of the unique pitches. Let me also look up how that instrument is tuned. How is the koto tuned? Okay. The traditional Japanese koto is tuned by adjusting the positions of movable wooden bridges placed under each string. While the exact pitches can vary depending on the piece, the foundation of koto tuning relies on a distinct pentatonic 5-tone scale. And then right below, standard tuning hirajoshi. Okay. Hirajoshi is the most common thing for solo koto repertoire. In the key of D, the strings are tuned in the following ascending sequence. Ready for all you music theory nerds? D, G, A sharp, D, D sharp, G, A sharp, D, D sharp, G, and A. My brain. I'm not equipped right now to understand this instrument, but I love how it sounds, and I love how the movement across that instrument, it all feels like you're basically just gliding across. And it seems like if you can position the wooden bridges any which way, you don't even need to like care about fingering in the same sense. You just need to kind of glide across the already preordained scale. There's probably more learning I need to do with this instrument, and probably I would have to get my hands on it myself, but as a guitarist, I can definitely appreciate the difficulty in learning a 13-string instrument like a koto. It sounded beautiful on Sukiyaki, and I think because of how unique it is, also would have been a draw to a lot of listeners. From what I understand, Boogie Oogie Oogie and Sukiyaki are both A Taste of Honey's most popular tracks. I don't think they had other mega hits to that level, so it's interesting that they're both so distinct from one another on the surface, yet have those underlying similarities. Also, shout out to the vocals on both tracks. Very pretty, very breathy, and super poignant. I think I'm gonna end the reaction there. Hope y'all enjoyed the video today. If you did and want to request a reaction yourself, whether it's more A Taste of Honey or any other group for that matter, you can do so by using the first link in the description box. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.